Rewriting the Acts beyond the walls of local churches. Looking at the church today, my heart is heavy, trapped within the walls of their own individual churches. It's because congregationalism, focusing only on our church's success, has become the norm. But the gospel never stays in one place. We must ask ourselves again, what is the true sense of community in the church? And how can we unite again in this fragmented age? Many people think of Apostle Paul as a lonely genius apostle. But look at the beginning of Apostle Paul. When he first entered the church community as a newcomer, he was embraced by those who had already built a vast oral tradition, sharing Jesus' teachings. As Brent Sandy sharply pointed out, Paul never wrote alone. Throughout his epistles, he mentioned names of co-authors like Sosthenes, Tertius, Timothy, and Silas. This was not just a simple courtesy. It was a declaration of communal authority, saying, "This gospel is not just my own thought, but the result of our community's intense deliberation as we remember Jesus." This was a declaration of communal authority. For Paul, cooperation was not an option, it was a necessity for survival. And solidarity was the essence of the gospel itself. Paul proved this through the metaphors of vessels and the body. Just as large and small vessels are not exclusive but complement each other to contain the gospel, Paul's ministry was solidarity in itself. When he went to the Jerusalem church to report his mission, it wasn't simply to gain sponsorship. It was evidence that we are holding the baton of the gospel and running together, showing that we are all connected as one body. We cannot go back to the physical era of 2,000 years ago, but now we are on the vast sea called the internet. This is the best tool to bind us together, even though we are scattered. Now our sense of community must move beyond the walls of buildings and be reorganized into a network called Longing for Truth. When you and I share the word on YouTube today, when we ponder economic justice and democracy in our lives, and when we heal each other's pain, all that process is the Online Ecumenical Movement. Even if we belong to different churches, we are co-workers meeting in the vast sea of life called the Kingdom of God. Now let's lower our individual walls. Let's share our insights, ask questions together, and fiercely shape the gospel. This is the way we take over the baton that Paul and his co-workers held 2,000 years ago. Friends, we are not spectators. We are scattered, but we are a solidary community connected in the gospel. Are you ready to write the next page of the Bible with me? We are now writing the 21st century Acts of the Apostles together.